Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly, with love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. Creole butterfly, spreading love so wide. Everywhere she goes, she's got that Libra pride. Graceful like wings, she flows through the air. Smooches for the kingdom, yeah, she's always there. With a heart full of gold and a spirit so free, she lifts up the family positivity. The Oprah of smooches, everybody gets a share. Sending love like kisses flying everywhere. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly, with love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. In the butterfly kingdom, we all come together. With Creole butterfly, we rise through any weather. She's lifting hearts, putting smiles on faces. Smooches in the air, filling empty spaces. It's love, it's peace, and a whole lot of light. With her wings wide open, she's shining so bright. To all my butterflies, let's flutter and glide. With smooches from the queen, we feel that joy inside.
She's the Libra queen.
Balanced and sweet with every smooch she gives. It's love on repeat. The Oprah of smooch is giving love all around. In the butterfly kingdom, we lift it off the ground. Every smooch is a blessing, every kiss is a gift. With Creole butterfly, our spirits always lift. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly, with love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. To all my butterflies, keep soaring high with Creole butterfly.
Love will never die. Smooches
in the air, let's lift each other up. In the butterfly kingdom, we're filling every cup. Smooches, smooches, spreading love like gold.
The Creole butterfly, it's a story to be told. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you darn like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, and happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie in every darn body under the sound of my voice. Okay. And I just want to say, hey, I'm not going to be on here long, y'all. I'm trying to do this within 20-something minutes. And I'm actually still modding somewhere as well. So I didn't want to cancel my live. So I'm on here to bring awareness to some crap. Okay. So let's see. Let's get into her. Give me one moment to get into her. You know I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch. You get a smooch. Everybody gets a darn blasted smooch. Okay? And remember, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so let me say this. Rejection is one heck of a spirit, y'all. You know? And the definition of rejection is the dismissing or refusing of a proposal, idea, etc. Okay, that's rejection. A lot of people deal with the spirit of rejection, and it is started a lot of times with their family, whether your father or your mother was in your life. Sometimes a parent is in your life, but they don't have a relationship with you, and you feel rejected. And sometimes that grows up in you, the rejection, and that spirit carries a lot of other things attached to it that we're not going to get into tonight, because I'm more or less bringing attention to how some people deal with rejection. Okay, And I want you all to take a look at this. If you have any type of sons, nephews, daughters, nieces, you know what I'm saying? It's yeah. It's something that you really need to take a look at, okay? So give me one moment to pull this up. Okay, there it is. All right. Some of you all may have already seen this. If you have, just, thank you for the click and the view. If you haven't, and I'm telling y'all, this has to do with domestic violence, DV. So if it's a trigger for you, don't look at it. I'm giving you this disclaimer now. Um, if it's not a trigger for you and you want to look at it so you can give, I got my little disclaimer on here as well, right? So I'm gonna play it now. I'm gonna play it twice, okay? Here we go.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hi, how are you? Well, Trey, it's on the police department. You gotta come outside with me, okay? Yeah, they want you to leave the property. You okay? You alright? Your eyes are a little goofy. Okay, you were where he is. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi, how are you? Well, Trey, it's on the police department. You gotta come outside with me, okay? Yeah, they want you to leave the property. You okay? You alright? Your eyes are a little goofy.
Okay, y'all. You see right here, she's trying to leave. He goes and gets her, and she's fighting to leave. He goes and gets her and drags her back. Okay? He drags her back. You know how we always tell women, just leave. Just leave. Well, that's what she's trying to do. Okay? All right, let me play it. Look how he's manhandling her. What I don't understand is, where did it become okay for men to choke women out, to manhandle them, to I mean, what generation missed out on raising males to be real men? Don't put your hands on a woman. If she wants to leave, let her leave. You live to live another day. Where do we get? Because it's too much femicide going on. That's where women, females get, murdered and everything by the ones that's supposed to love them. This is weird to me. It's happening more and more like it's a way of life, and it's not. It's not okay. It's not okay for no man to put his hands on you unless he's loving on you. Okay? Now, if you like a little spanking during sex, that's between you and him. But I'm talking about for him to beat you and harm you and grab you and choke you up. That's not okay at all. This is weird. And then he leaves her outside like she's trash. I think she faked. I think she probably was going out of it and thought, if I don't act like I'm dead, I almost dead, he gonna keep on till I am dead. I think she played that smart. I really do. But this man has thrown his whole career away because he cannot handle her leaving him. Rejection. And we have seen women leave. I say, I don't want to be with you no more. Please leave me alone and all this and stuff. And they shoot them. They show up and shoot them. It's like, huh? Because here's the thing. I heard a lot of men, I can't live without her. Then act right. Give her something to want. But you don't want to change your ways, but you don't want her to go. You want her to accept you the way you are. In what city and state is that acceptable? That's weird to me. Let me play the rest so we can get up out of here. Look, he's trying to take her up the steps and she don't want to go. Watch this. He's screaming. This is where he chokes her. Look how you can tell he's big by him sitting on that bench. This is where he chokes her.
You gotta come outside with me, okay? Yeah, you leave the property.
He leaves her there, and then he goes up the steps like he ain't did nothing. He didn't know that was being videotaped. He didn't know it was being videotaped. And I'm glad. You know, Will Smith said something one day. He said something about racism, you know, and about how the cops is doing, you know, black people and stuff like that. He said racism is nothing new. It's just now being recorded. And that's the truth. A lot of things are now being recorded. It's not that it's never happened before, but now we seeing in the last, I'm going to say since COVID, okay? Since COVID, which happened in 2020, and it really showed up in 2021. So let's go from 2021 up to now. When people were forced to be inside with each other, that lets you know what your relationship was built on, okay? That lets you know the mentality of a lot of people, all right? They were good as long as they could get out and go everywhere and all this and didn't have to spend time with one another. But when you were forced to be in the inside with your family and your kids, I heard a lot of parents talk about these kids because they've never had to be parents. So they was forced to be parents. You was forced to get to know your little monsters. I mean, your little babies. You know what I'm saying? Your husband was forced to deal with you. You was forced to deal with him. And y'all learned y'all don't like each other. Outside of the bedroom, you don't have nothing in common. So that opened up a lot of people. A lot of people started going crazy because they felt trapped. And I asked a lot of people, I said, do you read? A lot of people don't even read. If they can't get on the internet or their TV where they can, you know, stream, then they don't do nothing. What happens when the internet collapses? Because it's coming. What happens when streaming goes down? Because it's coming. Okay? What are you going to do then? Half of you all can't read. Half of you all don't pick up a book unless it's a magazine where you see pictures. And Lord knows reading the Bible is out. You don't do that either. So anyway, all I want to say, I came on here. Hey, 300, I just saw you. Hey. I came on here to bring awareness to that, y'all. This young man threw away his life because he couldn't deal with rejection. Now, when I come back on, hopefully it'll be tomorrow, I'm going to break down rejection and what other attributes or spirits is attached to rejection. You will be surprised. Okay, you're gonna really be surprised. But a lot of people, a lot of adults, it's a lot of adults in their 70s, in their 60s and 50s and 40s that hasn't dealt with the spirit of rejection. Okay, and that rejection came first of all from a parent, and it affects the relationship you have, whether it be sexual relationship, you know, if you're dating someone or trying to date someone, or your relationship in your workplace. A lot of people, because they have this spirit of rejection on them, they actually don't know how to be a dominant or a stable person in a they don't know how to, especially in a dating relationship, they don't know how to date. They don't know what love is. They don't know, like, when people's talking, how they're talking to them because they love them. And this is how relationships work. We have a conversation back and forth. That's a conversation. We talk. I don't just talk, and you feel like I'm talking at you, or you feel like I'm dogging you just because I'm telling you how I feel. Anytime, and I keep telling y'all this, and I don't care if y'all like it or not. If I can't be open and honest with you without you feel like I'm attacking you, then I won't talk to you. And I ain't missing out on nothing, because I refuse to change who I am when it's a positive thing. What you want is somebody to be open and honest with you in a relationship. If not, somebody lying. That means somebody cheating. Okay? Cheating in the next room. Anyway, somebody cheating. Because if we gotta lie to each other just to have a relationship, I don't want it. Because it's fake. I should know that no matter what, my husband is going to be open and honest with me and going to have my back regardless. That's what my late husband used to tell everybody. He said, I ain't got to listen. I don't have to worry about nobody else being honest with me. He said, because my wife is going to tell me the truth and she going to stand by me regardless. He said, now sometimes when she tell me the truth, it's hard. He said, and I'd be like, ugh. He said, I don't want to hear it for real, but I know I need to hear it because it makes me better. And if I can't hear the hard things, why would she tell me the sweet things? See, I had an intelligent husband. Do you hear me? I had a very intelligent husband. We talked about everything. He knew what my Achilles heel was. I knew what his Achilles heel was. And when my Achilles heel showed up, I thought he was going to leave me. And you know what he did? He grabbed my hand and looked at me in my eye. He said, I told you until death do us part. I ain't going nowhere. He said, you stood by me when I went through my storm. He said, I'm going to stand by you while you go through this. What I look like walking out from you when you stood by me. Because he knew my storm was sex. Oh, y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear it. My storm was sex. I started being sexually touched and stuff at 8 years old. And don't think that stuff goes away unless you get some help. Okay? Because it don't go away. You got to get some help. And when I thought I was free of it and all this and stuff, and that thing showed up again, it showed up again. I had to tell my husband because he knew something was wrong. He knew it because he paid attention to his wife. A lot of men don't pay attention to their wife. They don't. Somebody else got to tell you about your wife, and that's kind of crazy because you live with her. But he paid attention to his wife, and one day he pulled me to the side. He was all sweet. He held me. I was watching TV, and we was watching, yeah. And he was like, so you won't tell me what the problem is now? I said, what problem? And he mentioned something. I didn't know he heard it. And he heard something. And I went on and walked her in and said, well, yeah. And told him some stuff. And if people knew that I told my husband everything. You know why? Because I didn't want nobody trying to hold nothing over my head. And say, girl, I tell your husband, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, tell him, because he already know. Just like couldn't nobody come to me and say, girl, your husband such and such. Oh, yeah, I know that. See, until you get real like it in the relationship, you ain't got none. If a man tells you, I don't want to hear it, and blocks you from talking, that's not the man for you. I don't care how much you like him. I don't care how much you like her. That's not the one for you. How is it that I can tell you sweet nothings and that's okay for you to hear? But when I tell you what I feel in my heart or what's bothering me, I try to have an open conversation with you and you tell me, I don't want to hear it. That's something kids do. Don't y'all know kids, when you try to correct them or when somebody try to say something to them, they put their hands on their ears and go, la, 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 la. They don't want to hear it. When you see an adult do that, they stuck. I'm trying to help you, okay? Trying to help you to get you in a good relationship, trying to help you. So you won't have to go to the spirit of rejection. Okay? So you won't have to go again through the spirit of rejection. Because you don't want to end up like this. Hold on. Let me pull it up again. Let me pull it up again.
You okay? You're right. Your eyes are a little goofy. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi, how are you? Well, straight to the police department. You gotta come outside with me, okay? Yeah, they want you to leave the property. You okay? You're right. Your eyes are a little.
All right, y'all. Remember, no matter what the test, always do your best. If y'all not doing that, come on over on Lolo's. We talking a little bit about everything, y'all. It's Lori, aka Lolo. Lori, I done shot Lori. I didn't think I could shot Lori. But if y'all can, if you want to, we're having some fun. Come on over to Lolo's. Again, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it, no matter what the test. Always do your best. See you tomorrow. I got to take my mama in for a procedure tomorrow. So I'll holler at y'all sometime tomorrow, okay? I love you. Mwah, smooches.